Our last reader is Hannah, who Hannah is also an Aries, but we already know that's crinkle cut fries, so we are going to reveal her rising sign, which is an Aquarius. And Aquarius...
Woo! Love Aquarians!
They are waffle fries. They are not like other potatoes. Unique.
Sure.
Hannah.
It's 8 minutes, right? Yeah.
8 minutes, okay. I'll make sure that. That's my sister just calling right now. Okay. So I'm going to read part of this short story that I read before, but I feel like it's finally finding its groove. So here we go. Sorry, my sister's still calling. Sorry, girl. Alright, here we go. The skinny bitch had to start liking purple wigs today. At first, I was pretending to sample lipsticks, but now my hand looks like some art project a dumbass kid would make. No more pretend. You done? It's a free country. That's her reply. Free country. So she's stupid and skinny. Probably taking forever just to piss me off at this point. There are hundreds of wigs in beauty, 1, 2, 3. Hundreds. But of course, all I can think of is the one which skinny bitch is now taking selfies with in the dirty mirror. She's smiling so big you think she won Miss America. I start reading the labels of deep conditioner bottles, running my hands over the economy-size shampoo. But I'm just waiting. I run a hand over my bald-ass head and curse myself for being dramatic. I could have just cut it to my shoulders or something. But no, I gotta go take the whole thing off. It was like I gained superpowers overnight. Bam, boom, my hair's gone and the same fucking hey ma, what's up dudes, who couldn't let me walk in peace, cleared away like I'm on a red carpet. One called me a dyke bitch, but he said it in all low like he was talking to the sidewalk. They're scared of me. This part I like. Charisse thinks I'm scary too. After I busted all up and came in the living room, with clumps of it still on my shoulders, she looked at me for a long ass time without saying a word, like I was a walking question mark. Then all quiet, she asked me why I did it, and I just shrugged. I needed to change. Now I know the skinny bitch is really milking time. She comes up to me, close, lets me see the purple dream on her head while she takes her time picking out a lipstick. She puts the color on real slow and puckers her lips with a loud smack. And then she takes another selfie. Hashtag gorgeous, she says to her stupid reflection. The day I met Charisse, I was wearing a lace blonde wig that went just past my ass. She teased me about it, but she also smiled real big when she twirled it around her finger and kissed me right next to my ear. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, she said. We said I love you within a week. We were so dumb. I wish I had a mouth to call her back. She was as close to Payal as I ever could wish to get, but the skinny thing is already exiting the store. They never stay. The pacing woman stops playing with lipsticks on her hand and rushes in. She has been to Beauty 1, 2, 3 every single day for a week straight to try me on. Today her head is bald like a newborn and her dark brown eyes appear sadder. Perhaps it's a fan of lashes that seem to weigh down her eyes. She stretches a band of pantyhose over her head and pulls me loose from the styrofoam mannequin I had scarcely been sitting on. Let me start with the basics of wrongness. She is dark. The kind of skin that makes girls where I come from duck between the slants of shade in between buildings. This woman's lips are full, the bottom one jutting out ever so slightly with a winking silver stud right underneath. A piercing on one's face? Who would subject themselves to such a thing? I look for copies of Payal every time the door chimes at Beauty 1, 2, 3, but mostly I get women who look like this one. The first time she tried me on, I truly tried to connect. I held nothing back. I bathed her in rays of warm goodness. Hair can do that, you know. She feigns an indignant nonchalance, but this woman is a ball of tight and uneasy verve, a series of rubber bands wrapped to infinity. I can feel all of her invading me like a disease. She runs hands on the sides of me, presses me to her full cheeks, grins and nods at her reflection. The silver stud dances in the fluorescent light. She wants me, and judging by the idiot grin on her face, nothing will stop her. I cannot believe that this dark-skinned, pierced, nervous wreck of energy is about to become my second girl. I'll just read this final section. Malia doesn't really suit your face. The checkout girl sits the wig down and smiles something empty. I'm not trying to be mean. When I first came in, she pointed at the cardboard sign all kinds of pissed. Customer must leave bag at counter, like I can't read. Her boss nodded behind her with crossed arms like, yeah, you tell her. Then maybe just do your job and total it up. Okay, so a purple 20-inch lace front with straight bangs isn't exactly perfect for my long face. But she didn't feel what I felt the first time I tried it on. The Malia class is not on sale, she says, her fingers hovering over the register. I got the money. She has a mini meltdown. Her eyes get all squinty and her mouth puckers up like a berry. She punches the amount to the register and I try not to focus too hard on how much this purple thing is going to cost me. Checkout girl is mad for 3 reasons. 1, she's ugly and still has her hair slipped back into a 1997 gelled bun, complete with fat scrunchie. 2, she can smell a stripper a mile away and her dude definitely spends rent money in clubs. And 3, she thinks if she acts like this, one day the Koreans who actually own Beauty 123 will give her a medal. I don't need you to pack it up. I'll wear it right now. I reach across the counter, scattering a display of pocket-sized manicure kits. She cuts her eyes hard at me. 2 junior high girls walk into the store and place their bags on the counter without even pausing in their fast talking. They look at me and the girl like we're out of our damn minds because we're playing tug of war with a wig. Packing it up will preserve the volume. It's 100% Remy, she says. She pulls the wig toward her. I'm going to wear it in the store. I pull out the wig again, repeat myself with close together teeth, and my stomach tight like a zipper. I do not need your help. Fine. Homegirl lets go of the wig so fast I fall into a spinning display of combs and makeup carousel, mascara, eyeshadow, and blush. You don't have to pay for anything broken, the shop girl moves out from behind the register. Her hands reach for me like some monster in an old-time horror movie. I don't even have the energy to say fuck you. I throw the wig on my head in a hurry and I run out the store like I stole the damn thing.